Hello and welcome to the channel. Bob Sells this times next year. So let's talk about everything that's happening in the app right now. So we'll start off with a Star Wars comic. So as we're all aware, the Star Wars drop happened yesterday. Some great covers here. I mean, personally, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I've never watched Star Wars, shamefully. I have collectible toys of Star Wars. I have pictures of Star Wars, but I have never seen Star Wars. So that's a good confession there for you to start off with. On the drop, I actually got the common and the rare, which I was quite happy with. Now for me, like I said, Star Wars isn't really my thing, so when I see the prices, I happily flipped out for them prices for this one. Whereas normally, I hold all my comics and wait for the values to creep. But on this occasion, the values were so good, I wanted to take the profit and cut for this one. So there's always a chance to buy back in on the next big drop. They still reckon there's more Star Wars collectibles yet, so that could be why. But as you can see, the common is still 38 quid, so that's good. The uncommon's gone down. That was 65 quid yesterday, so I mean it's still not a bad price, but I actually thought the uncommon was one of the better ones. It's a colour cover, it's a limited edition poster looking thing. Not sure when we get utility for the comics, whether it will be in the showroom as a poster or a comic. It could be both. So the Secret Rare's doing extremely well, as you can see. It's on 1k start price, so that's good. All the Secret Rares used to start off at 700 to £1,000, well 1,000 gems, sorry. So it's nice to see one go back to where it should be. I can actually see that maybe going a bit higher than that. But it's definitely a weird one because there's more editions. The uncommon, the rare, there's not much difference between edition sizes. And it's one of the biggest comics we've got in the app from edition sizes. So with all that being said, it's still selling for the most. Pretty much selling for the most right now. For a standard comic anyway. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what did you get and what did you do? Did you flip? Did you keep? So if you watched my video last week or the week before, I have been a bit slow on my videos this week. I've had a lot of issues with work, so I'm sorting that out at the minute. If you look in the top hand corner, you can see 1.6 value. Last week, I would say a week ago, this was 2.2 value. I bought more comics and yet I am less value. So that's not good, but we all know it's probably artificial downs down to the sale walls, etc. So we'll take a look at the Amazing Spider-Man Secret Rare. I have one of these, but if you can see the price difference on that, there's quite a big drop. So 170 to 250 in about 6 listings. So that would be a good buy right now. I can see this one going back up to 600, 700 gems. That's how it should be with this one. It's one of the older books as well. So a lot of the secret covers have been allocated already to the real collectors or people holding. Right, so I'll show you the comics this way, because for some reason when I try and load all my comics, I get loads of blank pages, really weirdly, but yeah, I can come on this one and it seems to load most of them straight away. So I'm not really sure what that here is about, but yeah. So let's take a look. I'm quite curious to see what the Inhumans Rare is doing now. 114, so that's gone back down. So all the Secret Rares, if you can get Secret Rares for 100 gems, or 110 gems, they're worth buying. They're always going to go up from that. There's no way they're going to stay at 110 gems. No way in a million years. They can't. I think we'll take a look at the Strange Tales. Let's have a look at this one. So this comic come out the other day. Very valuable comic in real life. But as you can see, it's 5.8 gems on here. Probably down to this sell wall, this sell wall. Yeah. So already sell wall's just beating it to dust. The uncommon's near enough the same price. Now the rare's $14. The rare is really cheap for that. Let's see what the coloured one is. The ultra rare's $35, even more cheap. What's the secret on? No, secret's 165, and yeah, that secret's one of the worst looking secrets out of a lot of them. So I can see this one dropping actually. But not the best characters on this comic, not the best artwork on this comic, and I think it shows. I'm not always sure the physical value relates whatsoever to the VV comics. I think a lot of it depends on the artwork, the popularity, what the YouTube price predictions are. I think a lot of the YouTube content creators, when they make price prediction, I think everyone seems to follow them. So the higher their price predictions are, normally the higher prices we see. Take a look at the Spider-Man and the Human Torch. I actually like these covers. See, that's, I know I've said it before, but that's a big problem with the app. I mean, it's 4 gems and it's still trying to get knocked down even lower. The uncommon 6 gems, that's really cheap. I actually like the uncommon this time. Quite like the way that's done. Now that rare is pretty rubbish. I don't like uncoloured rares like that. It's not very good. And I'm not sure about this ultra rare whatsoever. The artwork's pretty shocking. It looks more like a kids' TV programme than anything else. I mean, I'm quite surprised this is an old 1972 comic, because the artwork looks more like Marvel Mighty kind of style. So we'll take a look at the Morbius Amazing Spider-Man. Let's have a look at this. So the common is on 7-8 gems. It's still holding, but it's not holding well. This is definitely going back up. There's no way it can stay there. I mean, the ultra rare on this one's really nice cover. Really nice cover. And that's quite a big jump there from 72 to 100 in the floor price. That's a really nice cover. No sell walls currently neither, so maybe it's worth a pickup. See, now I can see this being at 325 because of the characters, the new film. But that ultra rare cover is definitely the best cover out of the lot, 100%. Look at the Captain America annual. I didn't even realise that was an annual, if I'm honest. But we'll have a look in a way. So anything with Wolverine on, I know I've said it before, but anything with Wolverine on is worth buying. So let's have a look. Wow, that sell wall's taking a piss. See, sell walls are not a problem in the app, but they are the worst problem of the app right now. Still not doing too bad with its prices. Yeah, prices are still pretty good for this one. Although Wolverine covers always pop. So any Wolverine covers I would advise buying and stacking. Especially one of that cheap. So one of the other things I did want to say to you is the Strange Tales comic coming on Friday. Do not miss this comic. This is a great comic. Now it's probably been overshadowed by the Star Wars comic. So a lot of people might not see how big of a value this comic should be. But with all the new films, the MCP, everything that's coming, this is going to be a good comic to have. I mean, the ultra rare, I think that's a common and the ultra rare that look pretty much the same with the Strange on the front. Which I can imagine is the uncommon, the common. See if I can find any more on that one. No, there's no more price updates yet. So my advice, why everyone's still thinking about the Star Wars drop, I'm hoping it's going to be a 7 gem list price again. I really don't want to see the 15 list price come back. But maybe that was why it held more value this time, because of the list price. They valued it more because of the slim chance of getting one this time. Here's a free HRO card to scan, one of my spare ones. You're quite welcome to scan it and keep it for yourself. Transfers to IMX has now been fixed. I'm not sure if that counts HRO as well, but I would have thought so. So that's good news for me because I've got a couple of low digits I wanted to try and sell on IMX from HRO. I have done a little video about that. Whether or not I'm going to edit it and show it is a different story. I might not. HRO is not really my thing, I should say, but I have got cards. I have had some orders, but I'm not going fully just bullish into it. I've took a steady interest in it, shall we say. But my side was more to flip out to make returns rather than hold. Whereas with Vivi, it's a bit different. With Vivi, I'm more of a collector than I am trying to flip out of everything. So yeah, at least that should be done. I will check that, so hopefully that is done. One other comic book I will show you is the Silver Surfer. Now this Silver Surfer comic had a lot of hype when it first came out. I'm not sure why the hype hasn't stayed, to be honest. I quite like, every cover's different. Every cover is coloured. So yeah, they're really nice covers on this one and they're cheap. I mean, I have an uncommon, ultra rare and a common. So let's have a look at the uncommon. See, the uncommon's 7, 8 gems. I mean, look at that cover. That's worth 8 gems just for the cover alone. So yeah, that's definitely worth it. I mean, the ultra rares was 40 last time I checked, so it's 42 today. That is just a bargain. That could be worth stacking if you've got enough money there to stack that. But yeah, that's definitely one of the good pickups right now. See if this ultra rare is still the same. So I have an ultra rare here as well, and I believe this is $30, $25. So if you can pick this cover up for $25, it's Wolverine on the cover, Magneto, really cool cover. Also got the sign from the artist there. But yeah, really cool cover. Anything Wolverine should not be selling for under 50 gems. There's no way. An ultra rare as well. Let me show you the first ultra rare we had of Wolverine. So Astonishing X-Men. All great covers again. Now this was the first Wolverine ultra rare we had. And it's 70, 80 gems now. That is crazy. To put this into perspective, I sold mine for about 350 gems. Yeah, that is crazy cheap. I think I may have to buy another one of them. I'm going to keep an eye on that because that's so cheap. It's ridiculous. And it's one of the best Wolverine covers in the app. I mean, we have quite a lot of Wolverine covers right now, but they're going to look awesome on showroom walls. Going to look really cool. But yeah, that's definitely my favourite Wolverine out of the lot. I mean, as you can see, it's getting botted and sale-walled from... Not botted, but it's getting sale-walled galore. So that's why the prices are so down. Let's see what the ultra rares do. Ultra rares 200, so that's not really a lot. And I wanted to take a look at Daredevil. So yeah, that is quite cheap. So 44 for the common. Let's take a look at the uncommon, 57. That's really cheap. Again, being sale-walled. I don't really like the rare. I don't like the ultra rare. I can't really see what's going on if I'm honest. Oh, it's Daredevil. Yeah, that rare is the worst one, 100%. Let's see what the secret rare goes for. 1.6. But yeah, this has definitely gone down quite a lot. I'm pretty sure the common used to be 70. We will take a look at Werewolf by Night, which is the Moonlight comic, I believe. I don't know if you've been watching Moonlight, but right now it's been pretty cool. Some weird, really weird episodes in there. It's quite hard to follow, but it's still worth watching. Just don't give up at the hippo. Don't give up at the hippo. When you get there, you'll know what I mean. Secret Rare's 500. What's the ultra rare one? I don't actually like the ultra rare cover. It's big and bulky, and the drawing's pretty shocking. But I would say the common's definitely my favourite on this one. But you can see the floors jump pretty quick up from that one. So right now, market's definitely down. Are we still dropping for more Star Wars? We could be, because it has been confirmed that we should be getting more Star Wars. So that could be the reason, although the sell walls are killing us right now. I know I keep going on about sell walls, but until someone takes notice of the sell walls, the market's going to keep going down. There's no ifs or buts about it. I'm sorry my video has been a bit delayed this week because I've been very busy with work. I've had multiple issues with work this week. I'm pretty much close to giving up my job, if I'm honest. But we won't go into that. But at the same time, yeah, that's where I am with that. So I do apologise if I'm a bit behind and everything. I am still here. We are still going to be millionaires. And I am still Bob Sales. So thank you for taking the time to watch the channel. I'm Bob Sales. This time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.